I'd like to introduce you to
Nikolas Mühe.
and
Katrine Eichberger.
okay, so take off your clothes.
Are we gonna sit there?
All right, let's go back and sit down somewhere. So tell me about your movie.
Our movie is called The World Outside. The original title in German is Draußen, die Welt.
Okay. And
It's about a woman who suffers from agoraphobia and panic attacks.
this is take number 37.
Okay, I go real quick. So the topic is agoraphobia and panic attacks. It's about this woman who hasn't left her apartment in over a year. She gets a wedding invitation from her former best friend and decides to give therapy another try and to leave the apartment within 30 days.
Okay.
And I have to add, because it's really important to us, it's not all sad and heavy, but we also added some humor to it, some nice visuals, and it is supposed to give hope and courage that there's always a way.
Okay. And do you know anybody who has agoraphobia?
Actually, yes. I know a specific person in my friendship. But also it's really interesting when we started researching and I had the plan to do that movie. We asked a lot of friends, do you know about that topic? And immediately almost everyone said, oh, I know someone. Oh, and my friend has this. Or, oh, I had this 10 years ago, or something like that. So it's more famous than we thought because no one is talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in family, we found out that there were people affected and close friends, and it's also a personal subject to me. Yeah. And I think it comes quite often when there is a psychological issue that just people stay at home and can't go out anymore because they can't face the world anymore and get panicked.
What was the most interesting thing that you learned about agoraphobia?
The most interesting thing is probably for me to talk to these people and to really hear and experience how can I say that that they're actually full of life and that they want to take part in life and that they like their jobs and that they like not necessarily the stress of a big city or something, but they like the forest, but still they cannot go out, but that they're not all depressed at home, but it's that they're actually still full of life and humor and everything.
They are normal people. They have a normal life, and the strength of the disease is sometimes a little bit heavier than with others. So some just don't want to use the public transportation, and some can't.
So they can go out, but they don't take the
Yes.
buses.
Yeah.
It depends on how severe the
Okay. They have people come to their house?
sometimes the thing it comes a lot with isolation and loneliness because I think it's hard when they can never then visit their friends and everything.
Okay.
And therapy is a big problem because they cannot really go to therapy because that's the thing they're afraid of, to leave the apartment. And there's
They're afraid of what?
to leave the apartment.
But they can do it by FaceTime now.
But that's very rare. I think it's not
That's
so common.
very rare.
It's not so common in Germany. There was only there was like a test run, I think, by Charité also before Corona, where they sent the people. But then, and then obviously during Corona, but now we thought they would be more open for that, but it's not. We recently talked to one of the people who are affected, and where she told us that it's even worse, that they don't get a spot in therapy and that they're really cut off. And
So normally they get an appointment there and have to go to the appointment, so they have to leave
They have
the
to go
apartment.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they are filled up with pills to stand that situation.
I'm gonna. Hi, this is Steve, the blogger. In the interest of full disclosure, I want you to know that I first met Nikolas's mother in 1964 when I was a student in Göttingen, Germany, for a year. I'm related to Nikolas's grandmother, and his grandparents invited me to visit them in Berlin. Nikolas and Katrine are now staying with us while they're in Anchorage for the festival.